Ian Trottier here in Phoenix for the Clay Clark Reawaken Tour. This is, I think, the 6th or 7th stop for Clay since his inaugural April.
Yeah, it sounds at least that many. Yeah, 6, 7, yeah, something like that.
And there's at least 4 planned.
Yeah, I think there's 3 in the next 2 months already planned.
3 in the next 2 months.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, with Adam Hardage. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Remote Health. Adam, what is Remote Health? What is that?
So Remote Health Solutions is a telemedicine company. We've been around for about 5 years. But what we are doing right now is trying to build, not even trying, I shouldn't say trying. Let me take off the word trying. We have built Noah's Ark for medicine.
Built it, or you're building it.
It never stops building. So think about a boat that you've got on the water, and you managed to get it put together, and it's got a lot of holes in it. So you got people who are coming in to patch up those holes and to continue building that boat.
Stuff a draft through one if you need it.
Exactly. Okay. So we are literally building, changing the analogy around, we're building the plane as we're flying it, we're building the bike as we're riding it. So what that means, again, we've been in business for almost 5 years, but the night of October 7th, 2021, I went to bed after seeing that Kaiser Permanente had just fired like 1,400.
California?
No, it was up in New York. Is that Kaiser Permanente in New York had fired like 1,400 hospital workers for not taking the jab. And I woke up about 4 o'clock that morning, and I just said, like, I was like, this cannot stand. This there's no way that this is happening.
Where in New York?
No, all over the state in Kaiser Permanente. They did.
And you were residing in New York?
No. Our company is based out of Virginia. We're headquartered in Virginia, but we're a national telehealth provider. So we're in all 50 states. But when I saw that happen, I came into my team and I said, we're changing the entire way that we do business. I said, we are going to find a way to hire, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to find a way to hire every single one of those healthcare workers that got fired for refusing to take the jab. And my team was like, so you want to boil the ocean? And I was like, exactly. And they were like, so what are we doing? I said, well, we're going to build
on the phone now.
I said, we're building Noah's Ark for medicine. And they said, well, what does that mean? And I said, all 50 states overnight, we're going to start providing telehealth. And they're like, there's no way we can do that. I'm like, get the lawyers on the phone, get everybody put together. So, and I'm not kidding. In
and you're a CIA operative?
I used to be. Back, it's really DIA, Defense Intelligence. So I was on the DoD side for almost all of my career, and still trained by agency, by CIA, but it's really just who pays the bills and who you're reporting to. So I was always supporting the green suiters, meaning the military guys, or I was a military guy myself. But it was a lot of fun, totally different career path than where I am now, and I ended up in this business kind of by accident. My brother-in-law at the time was he's a board-certified doctor of osteopathy and an ER physician. And he said, "Hey, you're just leaving government service. Do you want to do something in business together?" He's like, "Because I need to expand my medical practice, and you're going to business school, and you're an entrepreneurial guy." And I said, "Yeah, sure, man. Let's start a company." I was like, and we had met this guy who invented some new cool technology, and as a telemedicine technology, we said, "Hey, we want to get involved with this." And so we thought,
what was the name of that guy?
Maury Edgebot. So, in fact, actually, Maury, fascinating individual. So, Maury invented
Florida?
No, he's out of Oakland, California. In fact, Maury invented back in the '90s the 2400 baud rate modem, partnered with AOL, and commercialized the internet. So,
pioneer.
Oh yeah. So, and like huge telecom guy. Like this guy, sold his last company for $24 billion with a B. Yeah. So he's taken 3 companies public. Brilliant guy. And
Stanford?
I think he was Pepperdine. I can't remember. I don't think he was. Anyway, somewhere in
Oakland, California.
Yeah, well, that's where they are now. So, or that's where his company is. But anyway, so we started this company 5 years ago, but it really wasn't until after the mandates really started taking effect that we really found our true passion and drive. And what that is we've drawn a line in the sand. Yeah. We said, no more.
Right.
You're not going to take one more inch of freedom from this country. So, and right now, we know that you're trying to take...
In the healthcare industry.
Yeah, we are focused on the healthcare industry, but that's just one pillar of an entire country and that a country needs to stand on. But nationalizing the healthcare system is a massive priority for any takeover because they have to be able to control people's access to care. And if you can control their access to medicine and care, then you can control their behavior. This whole thing is about control. We're simply taking away that control.
You ever heard of NQTel?
Yes. Yeah, that is, from what I understand, I think that's an Intel community, like sort of hybrid between like commercial enterprise and Intel. But I never dealt with them, but yes, I've heard of it.
I asked Zach Voorhees, he's a Google whistleblower, I asked him about NQTel. NQTel, in my understanding, is basically a public investment firm branch of the CIA. There's an office, from my understanding, in Menlo Park, and then another one, Virginia, possibly. But that's really neither here nor there. Adam, what you're doing is you're providing healthcare via video and audio, correct? And so with those Kaiser Permanente, those laid off workers, are they now part of remote health solutions?
Some are indeed, yeah. So I would say, but it's not even just about Kaiser. I mean, I mean, you're talking about hundreds of thousands of healthcare workers around the U.S. I just use that as one example because that was the first one that I saw it, and I couldn't believe it. And when I woke up the next day, I was like, this will not stand. And so sure enough, I mean, I've got providers that have reached out to me from almost every single state, having been fired or having quit their job for refusing a vax mandate. What's crazy is all the providers we have from Florida. And after like about the fifth or sixth one came to me, I was like, "What? How are you guys? How are you guys getting fired from?" You got Ron DeSantis down there who stood up and said, "No, we're not going to enforce any mandates."
Yeah.
The answer, crazy. These people, our providers will be like, "Yeah, our health system isn't listening to the governor or state law. They're going around them with federal mandates, which a mandate is not even even a law." I'm like, it is the level of criminality, incompetence, and stupidity that is ongoing right now I cannot believe. Literally, if you would have told me 2 years ago that we would be seeing this, I would have told you that you were an absolute lunatic and that there's no way that we would get to this level of stupid so fast.
In this country.
But even not in this country, it's around the world.
It's a global
thing.
So a global coup d'etat.
So I'm sitting there in the car the other day and with my wife, and this bozo pulls up next to us alone.
Okay.
In their car.
Masked?
With a mask on.
How did I know you might go there?
I know.
How did I know that?
And I just a big sigh. I just let out a big sigh. And
alone.
And
was his dog in there? His dog was masked as well.
Right. So I look and I just let out this big sigh. And I make a comment. My wife's like, "You got to let it go because you can't save them all." And some of them just don't want to be saved. Some of them are just happier
because they're already being saved.
Yeah, just happier.
The mask is saving them.
They would much rather just listen to lack of reason and just be told that they're okay. It's unbelievable the level of.
It's a massive psyop, right? It's a massive psyop.
It is absolutely.
It's ingenious, really, what it is, Adam. Right? It's ingenious.
I will tell you. So, as a former intelligence officer, who had for 10 years. So
the DIA.
Yeah, for DIA. As a former, in fact, there's General Flynn, my old boss. So, it's funny that he walked in right as we're talking about that. But so I will tell you. Having seen how those kind of things are done and run in foreign countries,
yes,
this is the most
these coups.
Yes, yes.
Economic hitman. You familiar with that term, John Perkins?
Yeah. I've read the book too. Yeah, that's absolutely. And for people that say that, man, this stuff is conspiracy, I will tell you it is absolutely
there's conspiracy
not.
And there's conspiracy theory.
Right. Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry.
There's theory. I mean, conspiracy.
Theory. It's not theory. It's real.
It is conspiracy.
It is, yeah, conspiring. Yes,
They are
conspiring.
It's a conspiratorial plan.
Yes, yes. It is not theory. It is real.
To overtake and conquer and
It is. It is.
occupy. Well, there you go.
All right. Well, there you go.
So
Dum, dum,
I guess
dum.
we're going to wind down here, Adam?
Yeah,
or
I guess
Wait,
we're
10 minutes.
We're getting kicked up. Well, I guess we're gonna go, guys.
What do you wanna do?
General Flynn's
Wind
on.
down.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey.
Adam Hardage.
Remote Health Solutions. Give us a call.